Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Very excited. It is a Fortnite day. It is a new set. Buying the Magma Squad. This looks absolutely fantastic. I saw this shown by one of the guys on Facebook, and bang, it came on Taobao, so I bought it straight away. Loving that new figure. Looks absolutely amazing. Incinerator, is that Kumo there? Looks really, or Kuno. Then we've got Roast Lord, which is a repaint, looks fantastic. Then we've got Molten Ragnarok repaint, he looks fantastic. And then we've got Blades, which is a repaint, and she looks fantastic. And check out those fireball, the flaming swords and the wings, and yeah, the guns, forget that. The rest, it looks really good. On the back, some really nice artwork we can see. I'm really digging that artwork. That looks really quite cool. Make a nice little poster. Then it shows us some other figures that are going to be released sometime. So if we can see him, just brighten this up a bit. There we go. I think we've seen all of those except for maybe the last three already, possibly. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so let me just get a little focus going on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let me open this up, set them up, and let's take a look. These look really good. Okay, here they are, and I'm going to say this. They look fantastic. In fact, there's no, for me, in my feeling, there's no need to repaint, but you want to touch up, maybe dry brush a couple of areas. The only one that probably would need a bit of paint, I'd say, is Blaze on the end here. But even then, she looks amazing. Yes, I've set them up, and no, that's not what they come with. That doesn't matter. That's not what's important here. I've set them up with what I wanted to give them from their box. I think they look absolutely fantastic. Let's take a close look. So let's start with this one here. Is it Incinerator? Kumo? Let's have a focus. I love that bright hair and the eyes. Now bear in mind the lighting, it makes it look far more bright than it is. In real life it's just a bit orange, but it looks far brighter with the lighting. Holds the gun quite well, looks pretty cool. I put the wings on her, but they can come off. Unfortunately they're not articulated. If they would be amazing. In fact, I'll be tempted to cut them off actually and add articulation. Back is just like this, looks really cool. If I pull her apart, if I can. Give me a second. Okay, so underneath, just like so, nothing amazing there. Very small waist though on this one, so the cross compatibility with her and other figures is going to be a bit slimmer than we perhaps would like. Now I will say one thing bad about her. Her ankles don't really have a neutral position. The positions are either forwards or backwards, meaning it's not easy to stand her up, or it's not easy as it should be. Okay, let's move along to the next one. I love the color scheme. This sort of I think what it is this matte black color is looking so good on figures, and it looks so well with that orange and that sort of yellow you see on his scarf there, and on the blades. Looks so good. I love that sort of almost airbrush effect on the colours on his jacket on the back there, and you see like the molten part on his arms. Very cool, great looking figure. Molten Ragnarok, and he's got a fireball which should be in his back, or whoever's back, and I just made him hold it. Looks cool. I think I prefer this colour scheme over the original one, and the original one I did like a lot. Again, it's that real sort of matte black, not a lot of shine to it. Really helps the other brighter colours and translucent colours in these horns and his helmet that pop. Looks fantastic. And let's come to Blaze. Again, she looks good. Not hugely different from the original as I can see. A bit different on the back there, but again, as that dark black colour. It actually has less shine face to face than it does in the camera. She just looks really great. You see the accessories there look really good, the way they've painted that in there too. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to go for articulation. Now, do I do all of them or just a new one? Yeah, maybe I'll go through all of them. So let's start with the first one here. So head, left, right. Up and down. Shoulders all the way around to the side, very high up. Bicep, it's got like a ratchet. It's about 90 degrees, which is better than most Fortnite traditionally. Same should be in the other arm. There we go. Trunk, she can turn small forwards, backwards, tiny side. Waist, tiny turn. Legs, practically full splits, but the sculpting on this little packet there, this whatever clip, whatever on a belt gets in the way. I should say hands swivel, and they should have, there we go, wave articulation. Forwards on the hips, not bad. Backwards, not too bad to be fair. There's thigh swivel, double kneecap, skinny legs, tight as you like, fantastic. Ankles go in, go out. There's a great tippy toe, and it's like a ratchet if you can listen. It's not really a ratchet, just the way it's done. Fantastic dorsiflexation, but there's no flat neutral. See, one is slightly up, one is slightly down. If I do both to the same, she's going to fall forwards on that one. If I put them both the same, one click backwards, she's going to fall backwards. So you've got to sort of get it in between the two where there's no sort of clicking point to try and make her stand up, which is a real shame because she's a really good looking figure and she's like the new sculpt in the bunch. Next one, this one says Roast Lord, was it? I forget. I think so. Okay. Same as Rust Lord and whatnot. Looks fantastic. Oh, left, right, not easy because of that scarf. Up a little bit, not really down because of the scarf again. Arms all the way around. Shoulders fantastic. Biceps fantastic. Trunk is good in all directions. Waist is pretty good. Hands are wave articulation and they swivel again. Hips pretty much all the way. But again, this little pouch gets in the way from doing a full splits. Forwards pretty good. Backwards not so much. Thigh twist, double kneecap, but not too tight, still over 90 degrees. Again, foot swivels inwards and outwards. Has a decent tippy toe and a very good dorsiflexation. But his feet do have a natural or neutral position with the clicks, so it's easier to stand him up. Molten Ragnarok. Looks great. Left, right, not really up and down. All the way around there. Shoulders just about 90. Biceps less because of the sculpting. Trunk is good though, forwards, backwards, side to side a little bit and can turn. And also turn from the waist. Hips, his sort of, I was about to say skirt gets in the way, that's pretty much a full splits. Hands again swivel and are wave articulation. Forwards on the hips, not great. Backwards, not great. Thigh twist, double kneecap, barely 90 degrees. And same, feet go on the outwards, the inwards. Good tippy toe. And good dorsiflexation, and again his feet have a good neutral position, so it's quite easy for him to stand. And then Blaze, who's new to me, so I don't have the chopper. I'll have to buy that sometime. Looks pretty cool, looks like a dead woman. I love that head sculpt of the pilot goggles, whatnot. Left, right, down's good, up's good despite her hair. Shoulders all the way around to the side, well over 180. Biceps, she's getting 90 and 90. Trunk is a good forwards, backwards. Side to side is tiny, can twist. Waist, not really. Hips, pretty good, not as far as most Fortnite. Forwards is alright, backwards is small. Again, the hands are a wave articulation and they can turn. Thigh twist, double kneecap, quite tight actually on that one. Then again, the feet go inwards. outwards. There's no boot turn on Fortnite figures, unfortunately. Gets a good tippy toe, and dorsiflexation is not great, but it is there. Another decent all-round figure. Let's get this stand up. Okay, so we know these are Fortnite figures. We know that they are going to be modern 1/18 scale. So height-wise, we can see that they are between 10 to maybe 11.5 centimeters to the top of the horns on Molten Ragnarok there. I think they look absolutely fantastic. If you want to get an idea of how they scale to other lines, I use a smaller 1/18 scale line, which is really hard to get hold of UK. Fortunately, I'm in China, and even here it's hard to get hold of. That is the Halo. You see that they make Sergeant Johnson there. See the videos, top right corner. Look pretty small. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe to the Patreon. Link in the top right corner. Get to see things early. Lots of awesome exclusive and early content that you can't see elsewhere too. Okay, next one, Acid Rain World. Let's take my Narinu Sentinel. Scale very well with him too. Again, his review will be in the top right corner. They do look pretty good. They could be Chaos Cultists, they could be in Necromunda gangs, they could be in the Cult of San Raja or that world, or an NX-2079, anything like that. Now I use a Joy Toy Invicta Warsuit Pilot. Now he towers above them all. They are a fantastic bunch of figures. I do like them a lot, I have to say. I think that this, along with the, was it the wild cards? I forgot their name. Are probably the best squad packs that have been released by Jazwares Fortnite range. I think they are fantastic, and I think this is better than the wild cards. And I think the wild cards was a fantastic set. Really quite good. So this is highly recommended. I believe it's for pre-order on Amazon UK at the moment. I'm not quite sure, but I managed to get it here in China. Definitely worth the money I spent. I think they are just a fantastic bunch of looking figures, and I would say if you see them, get them. They just look really good. Okay, it's Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon, check out my videos. There are 1,000 of you guys enjoying the channel. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.